It's a 3-day weekend because of 4th of July, which we will not be celebrating, but we will be celebrating a Monday off. But since I had a 3-day weekend, I thought maybe I would try my hand at like a little reading vlog, because I probably will get a lot of reading done this weekend, especially because I'm going to be out of town next weekend. I'm going to Dallas. Might be vlogging a little bit of that too, who knows, but I thought that since I had some time off that I might vlog, that I'll be doing a lot of reading. It'll encourage me to do a lot of reading. So right now I'm finishing up The Push by Audrain. This is so good so far. I have sat and read this in this is like maybe three sittings or something like that. Last night I read 100 pages of it, and it was 10 o'clock at night, and I was thinking, should I just stay up and finish the last 60 pages? But I did have a little bit of self-control, so I have a little bit left of this to finish, and then we'll be picking up something else. When I say I am a mood reader, I mean, I do not know what book I will be picking up next ever. It's like a fun little surprise for me to figure out what I'm going to read after I finish a book. I'm thinking one of my other library books, so maybe Creatures of Passage, because I want to get through my library books and actually return them on time, because that's what you do. I don't need an extra reason. They're library books. I check them out. I'm supposed to read them and then return them. So I'll show you what my reading area looks like. So it's time to actually get to reading. Starting off a reading vlog with reading. Incredible. Okay, so it's a little bit later and I just finished The Push. I don't even know. It was so good. It was really good. It was about motherhood, and I don't even know. It says it's a psychological drama. It has really the tension of a thriller, but it's literary in quality and about, yeah, motherhood, expectations of motherhood. It does make me feel a little bit nervous for the first time. It had never occurred to me to be nervous about being a mother, and what that does for your identity. Not that I haven't thought about that for other women, but just personally, I've never really been concerned about how it would make me feel until reading this. It's kind of has a evil child trope, but you're never sure whenever you're reading it how much of it really is it's written to make you think maybe it is the mom. There's something wrong with the mom too. Maybe there's something wrong with the mom, maybe it's the daughter. But yeah, about grief, about the grief of the child you wanted to have, the child that you ended up having, then having another child, and the difference between those two things, between the two kids, and trying to reconcile that in yourself about how different you feel about your children. I'll wrap this up later, so I'm not going to say too much more, but yeah, this is definitely good. This was brought to my attention by Jordaline Reads, who loved it, and it was a good recommendation. It was really good. So that means it's time for a new book, and I am going to pick up Creatures of Passage next. Yeah, I mentioned on my mid-year book freak out that this was a book that I wanted to get to soon, and here I am getting to it. This was not blurbed by PJ Lee Clark, but he shouted it out on, look, some really good blurbs on here. He shouted it out on Instagram, maybe Twitter too, and it just sounded really interesting. It's compared to Beloved by Toni Morrison, and it's a new release. It came out in April, so I haven't seen anyone that I know read this, so I'm really excited to be able to read and review it for y'all. So, looking good. Also, it's about 4 o'clock now. I'm not sure how much longer I will be vlogging for tonight. For people who know me from Instagram, you know that, or you might have noticed that my boyfriend's Australian, in Australia. Haven't seen him since before the world of 2020. So we spend our evenings talking to each other. So I don't do a lot of my weekend evening time reading or vlogging or doing anything other than spending time with him, since we have so limited time together, since we live in opposite time zones. So I will be reading for probably like another hour or so, and then probably see you again tomorrow. I may or may not have another update on this book tonight. We'll see how it goes. And yes, I listen to ambient scenes while reading. I can't listen to music or I get distracted, but I do like a rainy scene or a library scene with some little mood lighting. Daisy's really excited to get to this one too. Isn't that right, baby girl? Yes, my sweet baby. I like that in a reading vlog I can show off that she's actually really sweet most of the time and isn't as wild as she is whenever I'm not paying attention to her. What are you looking forward to this weekend, Daisy? I truly could not tell you the last time I read a book with a map in it. And I have questions. I am intrigued. I know nothing actually about what happens in this book, but now I am extremely intrigued. Okay, so I just finished the first chapter of this, which is about 30 pages in, and from what I can tell so far, this is speculative. That there's, it seems like there's like spiritual elements in here, and our main character, Nephthys, is a farrier of souls, and like I can't tell if she's like literally a taxi driver yet too. There's a lot of world building in this first chapter, and I have not read something that requires me to learn like a bunch of I don't know, like new place names and a lot of characters in a long time. So my strategy usually whenever I get to one of these is just like, just try to keep going, Olivia. The names will click eventually. Like all this will make sense eventually once you can like contextualize it to something. But I hope so. Good so far. I don't think that's supposed to be seen on YouTube. Here is Daisy. Good morning. I'm starting the day with my beverages, my coffee and lavender kombucha. They're gonna be delicious. Yes, I keep Halloween decorations up all year round. Okay, I just got back from the farmer's market, and which I do every Saturday, and clearly I'm not great at vlogging yet because I didn't vlog any of it. I don't show you everything, but I did get this vegan Thai tea, which is so good with a little tapioca. Really good. And I got some egg rolls from her too, which I'm about to eat. I also got these gorgeous marigolds from the farmer's market. And then here's the gorgeous egg rolls. Delish. So good. I had them last week too. And I had to get them again. Yum. It's from Bitter Judy in Lafayette. Yum. I can't wait. This is my breakfast. All done eating. Done watching some booktube while I eat, which is my MO for Saturday mornings. So I'm gonna read for a little bit. The only thing I really have to do today is go to the library. So I need to cool down still a little bit. My hair's still a little bit wet, so I'll let it dry a little bit more. She's baby. Yeah, baby girl. Okay, haven't actually read that much today, maybe like 30 pages. But now it's time to go to the library, turn in 2 books that I did read, 2 books that I didn't read, the Louisiana Bird books by It's Not Your Time. It's just not your time, honey. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be your time. But I need to go pick up my summer reading challenge prize because I did it. I did the summer reading challenge at the library. So let's go see what it is. Breakfast is vegan maple sausage patties, some mango, and some local blueberries.